And good morning, everybody. My name is Osa. It's Saturday morning in July. We are playing Farming Sim 22 on Maypole Farm. And bit of a change. I knocked down the hedge around my house. Well, part of it. Oh, what's with the lag? There we go. So I've lost half of my fence, or half of my hedge. Still got the hedge around the back, but that should create a little bit more view up and down the street when we try and pull out. Grass is a bit tall, but that is what it is. Let's jump in the cab. Hello. There we go. Okay. So that should deal with all of the... Good grief, what's with this lag? Okay. Now hopefully we shouldn't have any Twitch issues today. I did shut down my network this morning and reconnected everything. So, a little bit of change in the yard too. I guess we'll put the truck right here. Okay, we have demolished 2 sheds here. Patched the driveway as best I can. Unfortunately, this texture here not available in the texture map, so I just had to patch it with some fresh gravel. We have a small open-air garden which is producing potatoes. Eventually I may feed them to the pigs, but for right now they're just growing. We do have 34,000 litres of sunflowers that we harvested last week. Unfortunately, Twitch issues, the stream kind of crashed early. Bought a water tank. For breakfast? No. Yes, bought a water tank so we can water the thing over there. Tractor still here. Oh yeah, knocked down that shed there, put a bit of concrete in front of the silage bunker, and we've got a small water tap which costs us money and a jet wash to clean our vehicles. So 3 sheds gone, and we do have a method to produce stuff, and I bought the John Deere Batwing mower so we can both mow and mulch with that. And I've already, if we run over here, peek through the hedge, I have already mulched this, so it has weeds growing. Needs to be pH'd white stuff. Oh, I bought a chainsaw to chop down the hedge. So anyway, we need to spread lime on that field. What is the day? The day is... So we got a few days we can plant. I do not have a planter or a seeder. Might lease a thing that spreads lime. Oh, and the other thing I did. Soil sampling is done in the fields we own, but that's it. I'm guessing that What's the deal? Oh, there we go. No, why does that not show anything? Do I have to zoom in? Ah, there we go. Okay, so this currently has 57. And soil sampling is the fourth one. So soil sampling has been done in that field. Soil sampling has been done in that field. And they're the only fields I've got. So the only reason I can think that this is 11.3 is because we haven't done any soil sampling in our yard. Well, how are you supposed to do that? That's annoying. Now, weed control we haven't done any. Tillage we haven't done any. Nitrogen we did do, not on that field. So this field is all still base. This field was nitrogenated and the pH is fine. And those updated when we harvested. I think that this isn't at 100%, the nitrogen, because I forgot to turn on the crop sensors. Now, what you'll find is we do have these crop sensors mounted to the mirrors, but if I do this, you will see initiate honk, select camera. Oh, it's probably I need to be attached to the thing, the sprayer. But you need to turn on the crop sensors, and that is a turn on the crop sensors button when you're in the tractor with a sprayer or spreader mounted. And I forgot to do that. So while we got a good spread, it wasn't perfect. Again, patch the gravel here where the old shed wall was, but this area here I have concreted because this is going to get wet and potentially silage runoff is not too good. So, how are we doing? We have seeds, water, blah de blah. 275 litres of potatoes have already been produced, and we need a job. There is baling jobs. There is a fertilizing job. Guess I could do that one. Oh, look at that. Because that way we've got the spray stuff. But also I'll be able to demonstrate the seed or the crop sensors in action once I've hitched this thing up. Oh, the other thing we should check today is what's for sale at the store. I would like to avoid spending lots of money on new equipment when I don't have to. And good morning, Starbuck and Long Hauler. Good to see you this week. And happy Independence Day weekend. So we will have a stream on Monday morning about this time. And we need to be making lots and lots of money. Oh, there we go. Then I need to go and find the field which looks to be to the south, 32. somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just down the road. That's our house. So it's the last field on the right. That's kind of convenient, and I'm not going to load that up. So now you have turn on sprayer. Probably have to select the tractor again. Oh, I probably also need change work with higher AI. I need to check on the keyboard map because I'm guessing stuff hasn't been mapped properly. Probably under precision farming. Oh, switch seat. Precision farming. Oh, here we go. None of these are set. Toggle automatic spray. That. What do we want? Okay. Increase spray amount. Increase speed. That might be a bad thing, but we'll worry about that later. Toggle seed rate auto mode. We'll do that one too. Crop sensor activation, we'll put there. Now, activate automatic rate, and then you have turn on crop sensor, third one down. Oh, probably select the tractor. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, so we might need to use a different button. Hoi, hoi, hoi. There you go. So, period doesn't work, but now we can turn on and off the crop sensors. Doesn't seem to make a difference. We're going to turn off the application rate and put that on minimum, but I can still turn on and off the crop sensors. Okay, so anyway, we figured that out, and like I said, this is going to be annoying for the beginning part of this series while I figure out what all keyboard mapping I'm going to need. So there is a crop sensor module that goes on the... Now, hang on. Okay. Let's get down to the field. We won't block the road by stopping in the middle. There is a nasty camber on that part of the road. And again, it looks like this field is not germinated. Or... no, it's the next one. Okay, this field has germinated. So we just need to get out and spray in it. Also need to find the entrance. Oops, sorry. Grief. Right, so the other thing you can get, equipment miscellaneous. This thing is the active crop sensor. That works at night time. Stick it on the front of your tractor, turn it on, drive around. You can spray day and night. What we have, let's go back to tractors, is this one here, which puts those things up there, and a GPS unit which is separate from the main GPS, but this is well, maybe that's part of the crop sensor too, but this is a passive system, so it only works at daytime. That's okay. Not planning to spread stuff or spray stuff at night. Now, I believe it's slurry tankers or not. Right. That you can throw a manure sensor on this thing, which is that yellow thing there, and that will adjust how much manure gets thrown out the back. I don't know if it's also something you can have on one of these. Probably, possibly not. Spreader system. Okay, no. Right, so yeah, it's something you can put on a slurry tank to adjust the amount of slurry that gets thrown out the back. But yes, as Longhauler said, the sensors on the tractor or the big giant fold-out thing that you mount to the front forks, which obviously takes away the ability to put a tank on the front of this, those are the things that that adjust for nitrogen. I guess I could turn it on for here, but quite frankly, don't really need to. It's not my field, so it's not participating in there we go. It's not participating in precision farming unless I buy it. Obviously, the last thing you can do, which is available on this sprayer unit, as well as the John Deere, is the spot and spray for weeds. So there's a lot of extra stuff you can add to your equipment that costs you a fortune, but makes the whole environmental score thing work in favour of you. Okay, I think what we're going to do here is do a headland, and then we'll spray the middle. So, wrong button. Let's go back. Sprayers, right there. We have this one, and you can spot spray for weeds, but an extra 40,000 on that piece of kit. Not going to play with that one for now. Also, because spraying affects yield, I am inclined not to spray for weeds, but instead just use mechanical forms of weed control, which is adversely going to affect our environmental score, but it's not going to affect our yield. And I think yield, at this stage, yield is more important than bonus money for stuff. Possibly. Who knows? But that's how we're going to play it for now. But yeah, as with everything, you need your keyboard mapped properly, and mine definitely isn't. I think the problem is every time Giants introduces a new thing, they reset, or they have reset the keyboard map. So first week I got FS22, I went and set up all my key bindings, and then the first patch they added another feature and reset it all. Kind of like how for some of the advanced consoles they've added more space for mods and deleted all of their mods in the process because more space. Okay, come on, spray, I'm ready. And this is not a very wide working width. In fact, it's the absolute cheapest I could have done with this. But I'm not too worried about that, because it just gets me the ability to make money. Which is the most important thing we can do for now. Yeah, I wasn't entirely certain on that whole see and spray thing. Because I think it would take a lot more scientific analysis to figure out, is this messing with my yield or not? Oh, come on. Seriously, having keyboard issues, and we are complete. We're done. So anyway, that's the spraying contractor. Oh, it's going to rain later. Nice. So we'll call up, we'll get that paid for. And there are baling contracts, and that is all of the baling contracts are using these things here to transport bales. I was going to check the store sales. Oh, look, there's a electric forklift. Don't need one of those. Now, I can't mow my fields for at least another day. So while I have the mower, I don't have to mess with getting any of the other equipment. And I bought the Batwing so we can both mow and mulch. So I bought it at the shop, set up for mulching, mulched the sunflower field. But then after that, it was just a case of, okay, I'll reconfigure it as a mower back at the yard. But since I can't cut my grass, I don't need to buy any what do you call it? Any more mowing equipment. But we will get a full set of mowing equipment. Don't know which way I'm going initially. Now I'm gonna, as far as producing things like potatoes and what have you, I think I'm gonna go with the virtual farmer get up where you have to sell perishables once a month. There we go. Empty. So as the potato pallets are produced, we will need to sell them, and I will need some form of trailer to stick them on. I may also need to get a front loader for this tractor, finally. No, do not push it into the cow field. That would be a bad plan. It's a dodgy bit of what do you call it? Gravel there. I guess I probably pushed the button accidentally while I was zoomed out, so we'll worry about that later too. I'm also not sure if there's a lime station on this map anywhere, but I think next thing we will look at doing is liming our field, just so that we can that can do lime, that can't do lime, that can do lime. That can... Oh, hello. You can do lime? I might lease that. It does suggest a weight, which we don't have. It suggests a very heavy weight. We don't have a weight for our tractor. So... Damn, go back. I will lease that. Capacity standard, or oh no, XL is unrealistic. That was definitely something I noted. We got the Kubota tractors, which was the Giants DLC, which you had to pay for, but then we've also got this Kubota equipment pack, which is the blinky lights on, getting the cap, which was produced by someone will probably say